Howdy, 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 everyone. This will be a short showcase. Well, I guess 2 hours. That's short for us. Of Final Fantasy Origins Stranger of Paradise. And yeah, I had to flip it because I think we all do. Luckily, we got some good runners today, Crack Attack and Giygasblues. Hopefully, we were going for a 3-person co-op, but unfortunately, Starwin was unable to make it due to, I think his plane had birds in the engine or something crazy. But it'll just be these two today. Reminder, one of the reasons we scheduled this today was so that we could remind everybody the event is going to be starting this time next week on Sunday. So please get ready and hype for that. And I am going to keep this short and stop gas bagging and turn over to our runners. So take it away, Crack Attack and Giygasblues.
Hi, good day.
Hi. How's the weather?
I need to actually invite you to the thing.
Oh yeah, we should probably be co-oping.
Yeah, we need to actually do multiplayer. Okay,
Have
so that's a start.
the co-op players in
start.
the same world. Yeah, that sounds about right.
That might help.
Okay. So yeah, this is a Stranger of Paradise. I'm Crack Attack. That's Giygasblues on the right side there, and we're gonna do a multiplayer run of Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. I always want to call it the other way around. Okay. So are we ready?
I'll just get ready and then you do the thing.
Tigers. Okay. Ready for okay, and 3, 2, 1, I guess go.
Yeah, sounds about right.
The typical experience.
Okay, so we have a co-op run here, and it's with 2 people because we do not have Starwin.
Yeah, he got birds in his
Starwin had a
engine.
skip the cutscene. There we go. Yeah.
Don't tell me what to do.
So that means I have to change my leveling route quite a bit, and that's okay. I can figure
I'll
it out.
probably do a little bit extra, and that'll be it. Are you gonna explain your movement where you keep dashing?
No. Okay, yeah, I'll explain it.
2 hours of stubbornness.
So it's basically another runner, Harvey, came up with this strat where you're dashing and you basically at the very end of it you dash again. I need to change drops here. Okay. If I can aim, holy cow.
I got your back.
Okay. And basically if you press it too fast, you roll, but you want to do it like at the right time so you get like the end of your dash speed.
Get in front of me.
I'm trying. Okay, block the fire, soul shield the fire, cool. I'm gonna get the mace too. Okay, I normally don't get the mace when we do 3-player, but I'm gonna get it as well.
No, you're gonna have to pass space.
Okay, so it's the left side. Yeah. And then left side again. The mace is right here. So we need this mace for job. I'm gonna do that too. Actually, let's just all do that. Let's just all equip it.
Oh, it's just us.
It's over swordsman, right?
No.
Okay.
I'm using swordsman.
Okay, well, I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, left side Wendy's again.
Left side Wendy's.
Yeah, I'll just do the progression. You fight wolf. Then you're doing something?
I'm trying. I gotta fight a wolf.
Yeah, it happens.
So aside from co-op, what's the particulars of the category that we're doing today?
We're just doing any percent. I should actually mention that. Yeah, we're doing any percent. Co-op. So we're just co-op is a little different in that regard compared to the single player, and that it starts after the tutorial because you don't actually play co-op in the tutorial. You don't have to do that part, which is cool. But they thought it was a great idea to not make the final boss co-op. So it's the second to last stage is that where the run ends.
That's so sad.
Yeah, no chaos fight.
We don't. No chaos.
I mean, we can still do chaos if you really want. You just have to do it solo, unfortunately.
I don't remember how to fight
just
them.
twos.
Oh,
First one to kill chaos ends the run. That's how that'll work. All right, both of you get in there.
Oh my goodness.
One of you will end this run eventually.
Someday. Okay. I'm about to kill the vent if you want to switch to mage.
I'm already mage.
Okay.
I'm fighting wolf.
I'll do it too.
So I guess some of the
I'm just going to
optimization here is
do without
the,
duelist. And then we want to It's not letting me pause.
So I'm farming MP.
Whatever.
So
I'll optimize later.
when you soul burst enemies, your MP bar increases. But at the same time, I'm also
MP is a very valuable resource.
also gaining like experience and stuff for the class that we're leveling up.
Or when you split up like this, it's just the character that's killing getting EXP, or does it distribute among the
We
party?
both, and it's shared too.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's nice. So you can do progression while grinding at the same time. That's pretty neat.
Essentially.
Yeah, we have one person grind some early on, and then we have one person progress when progressing. I forgot how to progress, but they're making it work.
I guess you kind of like hit a tipping point later on when things are a little bit more difficult, so it's better to go.
Okay, ready for
back.
chaos? Ready for chaos? Yeah, let's go chaos.
Just sometimes there's certain points in the run where like if one person's grinding, there'll be like a room of like no enemies, and you're like, all right, can you warp me or something, or figure out some other strat along the way.
Yeah, we're changing our strat for 3 players, so I mainly have to adjust, and
Yeah,
I would just do callouts and so on. And okay, here we go.
that was so unfortunate. Last
we don't have
change
haste
like
yet.
Like,
that. I got really nervous when Starwind messaged me. I was like, "Oh gosh,
we
can they
figured
really
it out.
still do this?" Or
We'll make it funnier, I
it would
guess.
just be funnier with him here. I don't know.
Well, okay.
just have him call in with like the worst Discord call ever.
I mean, he's upstairs in my house right now.
Get him down here.
PS5 for him to play on.
I was gonna say simple. So the solution was simply buy an extra PS5. What are you people?
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Can you not afford phones?
No, I'm not even playing on PS5 Pro.
You could have bought him a Switch 2 too, because that's also something that poor people shouldn't have, apparently.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Yeah, I'm not Chad Warden. I can just afford a PS triple on the spot. Okay. Oh yeah, it's 3 hits and then a Stunbreaker. We want to try to do optimal here. So basically, you do have combos like with your weapon skills. We only have like 1 when we start with each weapon.
Yeah, the bosses are definitely
Okay, I have a question for you guys. Can you do haste
right
for me?
now.
No, like switch to mage. Okay, now you're the haste guy
Okay.
for the rest
I
of
was
the
just
run.
gonna use the stones or whatever to.
Because I'm gonna get flee with duelists. Okay, so you do haste guy, and then I'll get haste after I get flee.
Yeah, we're too used to 3-player strats, so some of these strats might be on the fly.
Just kind of.
Yeah, we literally have Starwind do one job where he hastes for us. Do we have to figure out how to do that?
Was there a particular reason we chilled out on landing the finishing blow there?
Yeah, I was asking Giygas if he was going to be my haste bot,
He was.
Oh,
He's,
so he could level me.
he's
organization.
literally
got
telling
it.
me to change classes and gain experience on the specific class.
All
Yeah,
right.
so he can get white mage on there, which has haste.
So this is more or less a preview for our like 8-person Final Fantasy 14 run. No, do this.
That's just normal co-op.
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
When if you've seen if you saw our WoW Guns run, it's pretty much the same type of communication.
Yeah, I usually just route it and do the callouts for everybody for these co-op
Makes
games.
sense.
And then these guys just go unga bunga and they figure it out. And then, of course, when I'm wrong, of course, they all call me out.
I love how you just randomly find a girl there that's like fake chaos, and you're just like watching this casually and never played it before. You're like, where did the girl come from? I thought there was like 3 dudes. What?
One of the wolf.
Yeah, she was chaos, but not chaos. So we got to go find real chaos.
This story is like kind of pretty convoluted from what I understand.
Talk to the chancellor. We got the single player part just for a second, just for some cutscenes, and then we reconvene and do co-op again.
Yeah, the game will.
You don't have to like re-invite every single time, do
Just
you?
Storing,
Yes, we do, but it's only like 3 times.
that's just for the time
Okay.
where
Not every mission. Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like in between every dungeon. I was like, oh, that's so silly.
No, just some of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Crystal Chronicles remaster. Yeah, we played that one 4-player, and we're like, oh, we should do that one, and then the invite thing was just too terrible.
That's the one where you can like fling across the map, right? With the newer strats thing.
Not that unless I haven't kept up with strats.
Nah, there's like the Crystal
believe
Chronicles
it,
have
though.
like unique weird things in each one, and I know there's one like with a mail system where they can do some really goofy things now, but it may not be multiplayer. That is my phone. It should be on. That should be on. Sorry about that. At least it better your run than mine. If that happens during my run, I'm going to be very embarrassed.
Okay.
Oh no!
I'm surprised my cat's.
Okay, I'm just going to go for flee if you do haste for me. And it should work out. Then I'll just go back and get haste later. So you just do what you always do, and then, yeah.
I'm hungry. I forgot to eat.
Bungo bungo. Oh, that's no good.
That's no good.
Yeah. Luckily, since I'm just out here yapping, I skipped eating too. So it's like, well, I'm used to
I
it.
got water.
That's the important one. Got to wet the old whistle.
Okay. Invite. How do you create room? Okay. Permission. Invite only, so nobody randomly joins, just out of curiosity.
Does anybody actually play this game that actively?
No. Not even when the game came out. Well, I guess when the game
the
came
DLC.
out.
Do you want to go into the DLC conversation?
No, I really don't.
You know, I was actually talking with Ghoul last night about a couple of different things, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I finally finished the DLC," and I'm like, "Bro, you ran hard mode at the event. What happened?" He's like, "Dude, they want you to farm for everything." And I was like, "Oh, all right, I'm gonna shut up then."
I'll be
Go into that conversation.
All right, this is the voice of the producer.
Yeah, when I
Ashton
get
breaking
some
in.
time, it's going to be a rant.
I know
I'll
it's
tell you
your
that.
favorite thing to talk about, Craig.
What was that, Ash?
Nope, it
Hey,
is not. It is not.
If you've been watching the stream, you may have noticed that we had a big old Discord sign over where the timer should be, and that's because I couldn't get the timer to work this morning. But hey, I just fixed it, which means that I can start the timer now if anybody knows how long we've been going. Anybody have any guesstimates? 10
no
minutes? Started at 10 minutes, is that good?
I don't know, Crack. You have your timer going, right?
No, I thought you guys had.
All right, we're starting at 10 minutes, and we're calling that good from there. I hope.
Okay, cool.
Good job.
Yeah.
World
You know
record?
what?
No, it's not even close.
All of this on negative day 7, I'm happy, because ideally this will not happen on day 1.
Right?
Let's work the kinks out ahead of time. That was the whole point.
I guess. Okay, I'll just do my route. I'll just do the route as I always do.
I just get finished.
I'm ready. Okay. Actually, let's have the extra, because just because we're not used to it, let's have the extra person. Who do you want, Jed or let's get Neon, since I'm Jed. Okay. Okay, there we go.
So-
just in case.
Well,
I guess party comp here matters which characters you take.
You want?
this is a funny reason.
You just don't want to be Jack. Yeah, you just don't want to be Jack because he has the longest soul burst. Whenever you like finish an enemy off, that finishing move,
Doesn't it skip the boss soul burst?
he has
too?
the longest one. It skips some dialogue too, as far as I recall. Okay, so I'll go do the thing, and I don't even have aftershock.
Yeah, you should have equipped it.
We
I'll figure it
pinched
out.
the main character because he takes too long.
Yeah, he has way too much speech and dialogue, and he just wants to kill chaos. And like, we want to kill chaos. Don't get us
You just want
wrong.
him to shut
We do
up.
want to kill chaos.
You're still going to
Yeah.
bring him in for the punching scene, right? We're watching that.
The lich scene.
Oh yeah, we can do that one if you guys if the chat
Hey,
wants
man.
to see that one.
We'll give him a free donation and send him just to give him a little taste. Remind him what they're
Okay.
getting at the event.
You still want me to follow you, right?
Yeah, I don't even. Are you following me? Yeah, because I don't know how to do this as pugilist. Because I can do it. I can figure out a way, but it's just going to be kind of convoluted. Okay, if you're behind me, fight the guy with me.
I'm trying.
If not, I'll figure it out.
Give me a sec.
I gotta say the dashes are giving me some Mega Man X vibes.
Yeah, they take some skill, that's for sure. Oh, you're like, yeah, you're way behind. I'll figure it out. I have
don't
Neon
do the
with
dash
me.
because I don't like doing it.
I'll do his mage. Yeah, okay, you just farm stuff if you're way behind. Oh my god, this is terrible.
Yeah, we really need Star Wars.
Okay, yeah, I really need you for this part. Yeah, we need Starwood.
So I need a
I
hero.
noticed that the boss fight actually was kind of slower without the third player.
Oh yeah.
We'll just Gigas. You'll just have him Star One come down and tag out
Now just hand him.
Okay, you.
every other
You go-
stage.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. You go.
Oh, I was like, where are we going?
I don't even know how I'm going to fight the boss, but I'll figure it out. I think I'll just switch to... I'll probably switch to Sword Fighter for the boss and then switch back.
I'm glad this is like pre-event because like if I was sitting in the producer's chair hearing this, I'd be like twitching in my seat like, oh no. I'm going to figure it out. Oh no.
Yeah, I might as well have fun with it. Make it interesting.
Yeah.
That's not where you go.
That's the whole point of the RE stuff is to kind of have more fun with it. Have it be a little bit
more
chill.
My goodness, that's not where you go either. It's the one, it's the web. It's web. It's little web. I swear it's little web.
Okay. Right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to just Stormbreaker here then. I think that's my best bet.
I'm lost too.
The bat doesn't leave me alone.
I'm just going to
bats get terrible later on. Okay, if you say so. The bat's trying to get me though.
Fine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I believe you.
Yeah, I actually probably should take
one
plus MP.
It's a very I believe in the you that believes in the me that believes in the you moment.
Okay, there's another dark pin. I'm going after the last dark pin. We'll probably just take a little bit of travel time.
Caveman meme.
Where's the caveman?
Here and there and there.
If he's in the ice and I'm in the ice and he's in the ice.
Where's the caveman?
We're out there and he's in there.
Where's the sheriff?
You know, I watched it the first time and I was like, that's so stupid. And then I don't know how, but I ended up watching it like 2 more times. I was like, what? I'm just watching something and I get trolled by it. And I'm like, okay, so this is the new Rickroll, huh? Got it.
It was a theme of one of...
And then YouTube's like... Go ahead.
It was a theme of one of the crack comments.
I'm fine.
All I know is I got the drinks last time when I was at GDQ. Of course, that was Falco doing that one. I was like, no, please, let's not watch that again.
Hello, let me hit it. Okay.
Dude, I swear,
ready for the boss? Do you need cubes?
I'm good.
I think we need cubes. I'm going to give you a cube. Okay, let's do cubes. There's no cubes here.
Why are you asking?
Okay, fine, I'm going to get these
cubes. He wants to get some cubes for the round.
The cubes. I want the cubes. Give me the cubes.
Tell me about the cubes.
I actually have to go back across through here to get cubes.
I can see you from the other side. I forgot how to get there.
Yeah, I know. Okay, there's cubes right here. I know they're right here. Yeah, we have to read them. Okay, we have this shortcut now.
I'm so glad that has like a realistic falling animation, so that you have to wait for it to fall down.
Okay, please haste before we go in, so we can actually do something.
Oh yeah, I should haste.
Yeah, that's like your whole. That's literally the whole purpose.
I don't do it. I haven't done it for like 3 months.
Yeah, we've always had Starwind do it, like just nonstop have haste. So now we have to figure it out. We're just so used to a different way. Okay, I'm gonna stay mage. And I'm gonna switch to pugilist. You switch to
for the aftershock.
For aftershock, and I'll just do Stormbreaker.
You didn't equip aftershock.
No, I don't have it because I'm not.
You're not a good.
Yeah, I
got it.
I didn't level mage. Yeah, I'm so bad. Yeah, I didn't level mage. I leveled thief so I can get flea.
Mickey and the boys.
Earlier. Yeah, I should be fine. Okay. And then we get an axe after this guy. So this is the same pirate from Final Fantasy 1. Okay. Okay, switch to your job.
I did.
Are you okay? Then we're good.
I know what I'm doing.
So that, and then I'll get Marauder. Okay.
I think.
Just in case. Yeah, you're swordsman. That's correct. And then pugilist for the flea.
Not anymore. All about swordsman. Look at these guys.
Yeah, the leveling route changes for 1, 2, and 3 player. So we haven't really practiced 2 player, which is fun. And then I should be able to get
casually spent like a month practicing 3 player and had to pivot to 2 last minute.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, we can do it.
We'll complete it. That's not the question.
It's just fucking big ass.
See how long it takes.
Underlined, italicized, asterisks, air quotes, can.
Let me get trees. Okay, so do all your leveling stuff, and I'll do mine. We have thief. Cool. The thief is. I just get thief for flea, just specifically for me because I'm progressing the stages. Please have enough
speed or something, or
it's an ability you can use, and it's. Yeah, I can get flea. it takes an MP and it increases the movement speed. And then with haste, I can dash even faster. Get that.
So haste is the same thing, increases speed.
It's also movement speed and attack speed.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and go. Let's see. No, I should change this actually. If we're gonna do, I'm gonna be Marauder. Make sure you have Marauder with an axe, I guess, not with the sword. And then, oh yeah, sword. No, mage. Okay, because I'm doing this. Okay. Auto equip all that stuff, and then change your thing to that. Make sure I have flee. Okay. And then you won't have anything, and I go. And then you just haste me. Okay, we found a workaround. We're going.
To drive me wild, you write up notes, you practice for a month, you're looking at the notes, and then you're like, this is 2-player, and you just close the document. Like this is worthless.
It'll be fine. Just some.
It'll just be slower, yeah. It's like we do something wrong, it's not the end of the world.
155 or something.
Oh, I'm not worried about
It'll be so bad. They haste me, and I will flee. And then I progress the level, and he just fights a bunch of monsters. And then we reconvene at the boss.
We recorded a random encounters to have in our back pocket just in case something weird happens. To tease that, which we'll release after the event. And it was an interesting run. So this is pretty much on par so far. These can end up making the most interesting, where you're just like, oh well, yeah, it works. All right, Todd, calm down.
Then I go zoom.
Ask the man a question.
Someday when he gets MP.
Yeah, I don't have MP.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just cube you. You've lost your privileges.
I don't normally do this.
Yeah, I know it's a.
Oh, I see what you mean by cubing.
Yeah, we restore, and then it takes a little bit of load time, but it
restores health.
Basically gets everybody there with their MP. And then I go zoom with haste and flee combined.
Basically like TPing D2. Except it's forced, I guess.
Yeah, so I can zoom faster.
Yeah, how many random encounters haven't turned into a mess? Question is very good. Yes, is the answer.
I'm here for the charity. Not
yeah, haste. Of course. Okay, just let me know if you need a cube.
Well,
I'm about to kill the band anyway.
I have no MP right now, so
I have no choice.
No choice.
Alright, I'm gonna kill a vent so we'll get some MP there. And pretend I'm doing something.
I'm gonna fight this coral.
Unbelievable. Go this way. I swear it's this way.
After like learning 16, corals are like right up there on my I don't want to fight these lists. Thank gosh, they don't look nearly as bad in this. I gotta say the explosion animation and crystallizing enemies seems very slow, but also like cathartic, where it's like, yes, you are dead, die.
If you defeat enemies around if you soul burst the crystallization around other enemies, it'll affect the other enemies as well.
Ooh.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, damages them.
Nice.
Sometimes kills them too.
It has to be pretty close though.
Oh, I'm paralyzed.
Yeah, AoE. Explosion or whatever you want to call it.
I'm just gonna try to get some MP here.
A little bit of... Yeah, that would be interesting. I guess they're like kind of akin to glory kills, since you get stuff out of it, right?
Yeah, since MP is such a big resource, so you definitely want to get max MP going.
Every time you do a normal attack, you get MP. As long as it hits the enemy.
Got to appreciate the archer troll while you're trying to...
Okay, I'm gonna get the cubes, mainly for me, so I have a little more MP, and then we're gonna fight the boss.
Okay.
Neon is missing a shirt.
I'll just fight this.
Go.
Oh.
And then just do like you normally do. And the rest of it should take care of itself.
Do what now?
Oh yeah, haste us as well while you're at it. Before we go in, I keep forgetting. And haste
the
and we
co-op
go.
doors don't turn into Resident Evil 4 doors where you have to have 2 people to open them. Ugh, why?
Doors aren't that heavy here. Jack Garland and his friends can do it all himself.
Not Final Fantasy 16 doors, I see. Openable by the normal man.
If anybody's not familiar with this game, this is like a reimagining of FF1.
Or at least
it's also got
it's like a prequel though, right? More so the case.
Yeah, it's like I guess a reimagining. It is like in the same universe apparently, and we're like skipping the cutscene, so you won't see that. But it's basically about chaos.
To be fair, most of the cutscenes are just like kill chaos. Blah, 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 blah.
I don't know anything but chaos.
And then these these dimensions are like the other Final Fantasies through 1 through.
So each level's based off of mainline Final Fantasy game.
Hey, look, it's the Black Knight from Final Fantasy 2.
That's correct. Yeah, they got bosses from the other games. Yeah, we just use axe and go unga bunga on them.
Yeah.
Okay, what do I have in my notes? Why is this different? Okay, no, it works. It works. Get the... Yeah, you'll have something different.
I know the menu, and you don't really need to tell me.
Okay, I just want to make sure I get mine right.
I gotta say, I love those notes where like you make personal notes for yourself and you just write down like I hate this thing, and then you give it to somebody else and forget that it's there, and they're like, "What does this mean?" Like now that boss is awful, that's what it means.
Slash for myself, so I have something, so I can actually do damage, and then I need this to be. Let's optimize that. We always want to optimize our equipment too, so we get the better defense and preferably better weapon. Okay, and then swordsman I still need, so I'll get that.
Some games optimizes downright awful.
And it's just one button. And let me make sure I have everything. Okay.
Final Fantasy is notorious for having like optimized that puts on equipment that gives you like crippling status effects because the stats are bigger.
Okay, I'll just go with that.
Oh, you want to be undead? Here you go. Have the bone armor.
This level sucks.
No, I don't want that.
I'll get Cyclone Rush in the next one. You have Cyclone Rush right now, right? Correct?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So that should work out for now. I'll get it on the next
one. This is the FF13 themed level.
Oh yeah, this level's terrible to navigate.
We just haven't optimized the switch off yet.
Yeah, I told Giygas and Starwin that I'm like, I have this optimized. I know how to do the switches. Like, you'll get this switch, you'll get this. And we just haven't gotten around to practicing it.
So this is where we can save time at some point.
Yeah. This is the the FF13 one with the weather. It even has a song. It's got like some of the like remix songs from the other Final Fantasies as well, so it's kind of cool. And this way, it's right side McDonald's on this one. I believe.
Left side Wendy's.
The left side Wendy's on this.
Right side McDonald's? What? Excuse me?
So that's actually me and Starwin's thing. We
the strat from Inspector Gadget.
It's not just from Inspector Gadget, but yes, it does.
Yeah.
Okay. I love how the explanation got even more confusing. it's a strat from Inspector Gadget. Do you escape the claw?
There's lore within lore within lore. So
it's like
but basically it's a we just like name some of the strats on the spot, and that's one of them where we take the right side, and there was a M symbol in that game, so we said right side McDonald's. If you really must know.
That's part of the fun part of like routing co-op and stuff like that, just having weird mnemonics for things.
Oh, leave me alone! Okay, I got it the first time. Good. Sometimes that guy won't leave me alone.
You can't touch these cuffs.
Yeah. I can break these cuffs.
You just aim for the
Please haste
instead
me.
of blocking the path because it clears the arena.
Fine, you get the cubes.
Oh, I guess I got to
You get the cubes. If you're not going to haste me. Yeah, you get the cubes.
I'm too busy killing enemies.
I know you're so used to Unga Bunga. Oh, the Switch didn't work. Can you hit that thing for me? It bugged out on me. Okay, thank you.
I don't know what to do.
Hopefully it doesn't bug out on you too. Okay, cool. Yeah, sometimes the game on co-op does bug out. Like if we're using switches,
it'll just not work.
It will just not work, and then somebody else has to hit it, and then hope theirs doesn't work either way. Otherwise, we got to do the cubes again to reset everything.
That's great.
And hopefully that works. Otherwise, quit the game and try again.
Hearing that, I'm a little bit more terrified that we only have 2 runners, because that means we only have 2 chances instead of 3.
Oh my goodness, I fell. No, I stopped the rope. I got the rope. Okay, so that's saved. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I swear I'm fine.
To that crap.
You probably, if anybody's singing the single player, you know this part is terrible if you fall off and don't have the rope. But
are there any like hard required drops you have to farm?
We want mainly the weapon, the axe, the great axe, helps a lot. That's the biggest thing. You'll probably see that in single player. Well, having a good weapon is huge in this game because we want as much break damage. There's HP damage we do, and then there's break damage. And break damage is
kind of like the stagger or
usually, yes, to stagger. And you can soul burst. You can get them to their next phase or defeat them if you break them. If you do enough break damage. So we rely on that mainly because, especially at low level, it's kind of hard to do the HP damage on some bosses. Some bosses we will kill them through HP, but in co-op. But in general, we want to, especially early on, we do break damage. Axe weapon skills have a lot of break damage. Some of them. Okay. I will not use Moonslash. I swear I will not use it, even though I have it.
Are you going to fall if you use Moonslash?
Okay, ready for the boss? Or do you need a cube?
I'm ready.
Okay. Are you sure? Oh, no, it's the next one. I lied.
I'm not.
Another lie. It's the next one I swear. Oh, we got a flashing lights here.
Ah, I'm blind.
Flashing lights warning for this, for this level specifically.
There's also
here's some cubes
here.
We're just going to use cubes because we're bad. Okay, let's go. It's the next one. I swear it's the next one. We got to get the weather thing. We keep changing the weather so we can access different parts of the level. Okay, here's the weather thing.
I'm blind.
And then it's this way, I believe.
Randomly,
it's right here.
Fantasy 12 map where weather matters for progression.
That's correct. Yeah, we can. Okay, you ready?
I guess.
Okay, now you're ready.
Forcing the.
Okay, haste me.
Seems like the dev team just took a lot of inspiration from the previous title, like enemies, music, to mechanics too. It's always interesting to see the.
Okay, and then we fight the fused elements, which is. I'm not sure if it's even a boss from FF13, but I don't even know what it's supposed to be.
Wow. This boss is pretty easy.
Yeah, you just open up a ball and then bad things happen and we find our face.
Ball.
Smart ball.
They love orb enemies. They're just like always some sort of chaotic nonsense.
Chaos.
Okay, so turn from a ball.
I'm gonna get grabbed. Unbelievable. Okay. I need XP on this thing. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
You don't care about XP.
It buffered a bit in the like video ninja that we're using to restream everything, and I was like, oh wait, if you die, this doesn't like auto reset. Please tell me no. no.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, Souls-like are not known for being very generous, even in co-op. So
yeah, this is like slightly more broken Souls-like.
Yeah, I did play the demo a bit, and I was like, man, I can't really totally get into it, but I think I'll give it another chance at some point.
I only have like 300 hours though.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I don't have the exact same thing with like Remake and Rebirth. Got like hundreds, if not thousands of hours into it.
Okay, let me see if I have enough XP to get Berserker.
Mercer.
Hopefully I have some of that. Oh, I do have enough. Okay, cool. Saved. And then I'm going to Berserker for me. And then how many do I have? I have 4. I have enough for Cyclone Rush. Okay, that's pretty important. Because we don't know how to play the game otherwise.
Cyclone Rush every boss now.
Yeah, Cyclone Rush. If you don't know what else to do, then just Cyclone Rush. Let me equip that. I'll get Lunatic later, which is an ability that we can use. So there's weapon ability, there's combo abilities, and the command abilities. Both take MP. Can I do anything else? Do I need anything else? I need Berserker and... Oh, you know what? I could get Mage, so I can get Haste as well. Because if you're going to keep forgetting Haste, I need to get it too.
You what now?
Okay. I'm going to switch back to Mage is all I'm saying. Don't worry about it.
Crystal Mirage, that's FF3, right?
Yeah, please follow me for Shrek. I cannot take Shrek alone. Yeah, there's a big ogre guy, and he's kind of...
I thought your gimmick game was Waldo. Wait a minute. Where's Shrek now?
No, Shrek is in this level specifically, and he kind of kills me a lot when I fight him. So, in our 3-player run, we'd have Starwind stay at the start and haste us, and occasionally get MP from other stuff. But I really need Giygas to come with me to kill Shrek.
So, like, the downside here is you have to like charge to actually cast a spell. And also build up MP too.
You only charge it to cast it on the entire group.
Okay, that's how that works. Got it.
And what's really cool is it casts the entire stage. So even if I'm on the other side of the stage, it goes across.
So that there's like no distance. Is there like a duration for it?
Yes, there is, depending on your dog. Okay, here's Shrek.
I'm getting there. Give me a sec.
Okay. I'll just hold him off for a bit.
My brain is seeing like an iron giant more so.
He's called a mad ogre, so oh my goodness.
Very interesting that he's left-handed. Well,
I have no MP for this. I used it for Flea for some reason. I shouldn't have used it for Flea. Should have.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the grab. Okay, I'll just Cyclone Charge Rush. That should help. Okay, we're good.
You don't need me.
Yeah, it's actually beneficial, like in co-op. That's the difference, is to
a proto cube.
To have one of our. Don't go in first. Get out of the way.
One of my incentives involves me fighting Odin, or not Odin, but Bahamut, and he has been grabbing me up all the time. So I feel your pain.
Yeah, and single player is actually okay if one of our characters gets grabbed because the other player can do damage. Where's the? I have a. Oh, it's user fire. Here we go. I need to switch it. Unbelievable. Yeah, where's the elemental? He's like up there. He's just trolling us. Okay, I need to switch it first. Hold on. Okay. There we go. Okay, hopefully, come on. I double dog there. Okay. Oh, I fell off. It's okay. We made it. Okay, now we can go. That's happened before. I was gonna say that never happened, but that's definitely happened before.
You know, at a certain point, you just like gaslight the audience and say that anyway because they have more fun with it, even if it isn't true.
Gaslight ourselves at this point.
Pretty much.
The
viewership doesn't have to worry about that. We got it ourselves.
There's been a ton of stupid things that have happened to me that I've just like wiped from my memory, and then when it happens again, I'm like, that's never happened before.
Invisible floor.
Then one of my viewers will be like, nah, dude, that happened the other day. You were like really mauling about it. What are you talking about? I was like, oh, I wiped it from my memory because I couldn't survive it otherwise.
Okay, haste me when available.
Back to another Final Fantasy dungeon inside the crystal or whatever it is.
The Crystal Tower from Final Fantasy 3.
It's working out like the Final Fantasy 12 crystal area, though, is with the invisible pathways and stuff.
Please, yes, he got the haste. We can do the run.
He remember. Yay!
Yeah, there's another invisible floor here. It's like right around. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. I didn't actually know that until I somewhat learned the speedrun. I'm not going to say I know the speedrun really well, but I know how to beat the game fast enough. And then we need this one. Please let me switch. The elemental guy will troll the guardian guy. Okay, come on. Oh, I'm getting grabbed.
That should not be right.
Okay. I just need to switch this, if you'll let me switch it. Okay, we're good. And then you let him do the attack. Then we go across. I'm just going to guard. Okay, and anybody that's played this game and played on like hard difficulty or normal difficulty and done this boss knows it's pretty difficult, but we have a strat for that.
Not the boss yet.
But there's a dark pit first. Yeah, I lied.
You don't know what to do.
Okay, I will not flee. I will not use flee. I need the MP. Cyclone rush everything. That's our solution. Everything is a cyclone rush everything.
Alright, I'm here. Do you need me?
Do you need cube? I need a haste. 3 haste.
Maybe.
And then I'm good. And then I need to get a level mage after this, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, that's like one of the first difficult bosses, but and the next level 2 is kind of difficult in like casual play. And we have some good strats for that.
It's the only way to play this game is co-op.
Okay, wait for him to land. We're just gonna play it safe and wait for him to land. Of course he's gonna troll us during the round.
Yeah.
Okay, he's landed. Oh no, I lied.
On the air.
Earthbreaker's the land. Okay, let's go. But you make sure you berserk too. Yeah, we're good. And then he stays on the ground. Okay, we're fine. Control, you can still hit him up there, but his hitbox is like really small. You can only hit his tail.
Yeah, Jam Boss Monkey. I've assumed a lot of people probably have never played this co-op, so when I heard Crack mentioning that he actually knew how to run this co-op, I was like, that'd make a pretty decent show. I'm sure it's something that a lot of people haven't seen.
Leveling mage. And then we should be good. I forgot to optimize, that's fine. Let's optimize after. And then we should be mostly good on the leveling now. I know Giygasblues is good on leveling.
I love
and
leveling.
then I'm going to check mine. Okay, so yeah, I have some here.
It's like for Astos, the break damage doesn't matter too much because it's just nice.
Okay, I'm just going to double check all of my stuff. I need Lunatic. I need... Make sure I have enough for...
I've heard a lot of people have fond memories of this game. I kind of bounced off it because it's so light, but I know it's one of those, like, you kind of play and then move on because the replayability is a bit meh. A lot of people don't like the New Game Plus features versus, like, hard mode and stuff. I live and die for that stuff, honestly.
Don't play the end game, that's all I'm saying.
The DLC.
Yeah. The DLC. I mean, the DLC is once, like if you just do the main story of the DLC, but don't play after that. Just let the game go after that, and trust me, it's not worth it.
It's fun.
Transplant this to Remake? Maybe. I think it's because Remake was in development for so much longer than this. Personally, I like it, but okay. I could see why this would appeal more to other people as well.
Okay, ready?
I just think
I'm ready.
People are like
action RPGs are
more into Souls-like games.
Yeah, action RPGs are very taste dependent. So there's a dozen different types, and like they all appeal to different people. So I know even diehard fans of 7 like bounced off the Re trilogy. Can't blame them though. Action RPGs are very taste dependent.
Yeah, it's also made by Team Ninja, so it kind of has like a few of those like elements. Like some of the movement things are kind of similar though.
Bit of Ninja Gaiden in there too.
The 3D Ninja Gaidens, yeah.
Yeah, hidden in the core.
And then it has a very convoluted job system, but for the speedrun, it's not rocket science for the speedrun.
Let me in.
Okay, get in the elevator.
Let me in. Bye.
Okay, you're good.
I've always been a big proponent of like, if the DLC is just annoying you, watch the cutscene, forget it, enjoy the spoils without the work.
Just the second DLC expands everything, and it's like Rhyme Fest.
Yeah, I remember watching some of the Bahamut scenes, and I was like, oh, these are pretty well put together. But from what I'm hearing, I'm like, that sounds like it would have been really like lackluster with the amount of work you had to do to get there.
Oh, they patched it to where drops are actually like way more plentiful. Because I've spent 10 hours on a build when it first came out. Like one build.
And then it didn't work.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, I don't want to do this.
And then you find out it doesn't work, and then you got to do it again. And then you find out it doesn't work in floor 100, and then you got to do it all over again, do another build. You can't, there's no way to test it.
From like Souls, like it's combat. Drop grinding is not that fun. This is not Diablo 2.
That's not even the worst thing about this game. For the end game. I mean, the main story is really cool. The game is really good, don't get me wrong. But the end, the post game, I should say the post game it's something else. Don't ever play the post game if you can help it.
The second DLC, is that the Gilgamesh DLC? Do you remember? Where they go into the different...
the second one was Gilgamesh, and then the third one was the Vermadius from FF2.
Yeah, that one was pretty cool, actually.
And more Lufenians.
Yeah.
Okay, which way do I go? I go up here, I think. Come up here. I swear it's up here. Oh, we got to get the switch, though.
I'll wait in the elevator.
Okay. This game would drive me crazy without the mini-map.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. A lot of it looks the same, but then you kind of get used to it. And 300 or 400 hours of this gameplay was not learning the speedrun. I guarantee you that much. It was the post game, and it was terrible.
Speedrunners are usually good litmus tests for the difficulty level, because you kind of at some point you have to learn how to break the game in half. So
it's just that
you kind of realize.
It's just that when you're making builds, if you want a very specific piece of equipment, you just have to hope you get it eventually. There's not really a way to farm something. It's just everything's a completely random drop.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with having fun with a harder difficulty, though, for sure. Some people live and die by making builds for characters, but a lot of people just want to get straight to the fun, because builds can be a little bit convoluted, especially when they're drop dependent, like you were saying.
Well, with the difficulty, they add a more difficult difficulty every DLC. So it goes to chaos difficulty, to Bahamut difficulty, to just every DLC.
And then you got to refarm gear,
yeah.
And then you find out Red Mage is terrible all of a sudden. It was broken in the base game, and then it's terrible, and then you got to redo another build. Yeah. And then you find out that class is terrible, and then another DLC came out, and then you find out that one's terrible, and you got to find something that works. And then there's the Hall of Echoes or something it's called, where you do these 100 floors.
The rifts, the dimensional rifts.
Yeah, dimensional rift. Yeah. Oh, that's something else.
Rifts.
Well, if you want a challenge, do that.
They expanded it to 9,999 in the final DLC.
I think I'll.
Yeah.
Rifts.
It took me 100. I did it single player, and it took me 200 or 300 hours to get to floor 100. And then they're oh, we added more floors you can do. I'm I guess that's cool. Maybe 200 would be cool. And no, it's 10 million floors or something. I don't know what the limit is now.
I think I will pass. See you.
Yeah, later. And I was I'm done with this game. I already have the platinum. I'm good.
I've got other things to do.
Okay, come.
Do I need to hit the switch?
Come this way. Yeah, hit the switch. I lied. You're right. Hit the switch. Don't fall off. Please don't fall off. Let me get that gear too. Oh, I'm trying to get these guys off you.
Okay, I got it.
Are you good?
There's only 8 enemies around us.
Okay, do not fall. Do not fall. Do not fall. If you have to die, just die. Just don't fall. Watch out for Shrek. I hit the switch though. Yeah, I did.
Bro, this elevator is not big enough for you. Stop having a hissy fit. You're going to have to take the stairs, buddy.
So there's really cool builds you can do with Berserker, you can equip different command abilities what's that one that's Odin's and Tetsukin?
Yeah, the Tetsukin builds. They added Blue Mage, they added Gambler or something, gun.
So there's a point
some other
where you can max out that attack and do 9,999 damage per hit with the Zentetsukin. And it's really cool, but on the floors and the dimensional rifts, once you get to I don't know. Eventually, you're just fighting these bosses that have ridiculous amounts of health, and I'm all right, I'm good. There's not really anything beneficial from doing this.
Yeah,
and then you just get one shot half the time.
So everything's just Minerva. You're hitting for 9,000, but you're there for 10 15 minutes anyway, and anything Minerva does will just kill you. Cool.
Yeah, the defenses just stack so high. Like after a while, defenses and health stack so high. It's not worth it.
We were doing,
and then you got to get there. Like you think there's only like the base stats or whatever. No, there's like these like I'm not even kidding. Like 4 different stats.
So there's
stat types.
There's job affinities for each job, and if you increase the affinities, it grants you additional boosts and stats and attack and stuff like that.
Be like passive things, and those are like extremely important for the.
So that's where you grind.
And I could rant for the whole 2 hours about that.
That's where you grind the armor and weapons and stuff, hoping you'll get a higher percentage of job affinities on the armor and weapons themselves.
Sounds like initially it's fun, but it just ends up getting worse.
We had to create spreadsheets because there was so much to think about.
That's very Diablo-esque, honestly.
Yeah.
That's 100%.
Okay, single player for a little bit, just a cutscene and stuff. Okay, you have to pick the Earth Shrine. It's the last one, otherwise this run is over.
Fire Shrine?
You have to pick the Earth Shrine, guys. The Earth Shrine. You have to pick the Earth Shrine. You have to pick the Earth Shrine. Earth Shrine. Earth Shrine. Last option. Last option.
The Fire Shrine?
Earth. Last option.
The final option?
Last option. The final option.
Starring Steven Seagal.
Me too, I have to pick it. Okay, I picked it.
Like you're playing in Japanese or something.
Otherwise, this run can't continue.
Can't break these steps.
I do appreciate that you got to rip off Tiamat's head. She's really rough, and that would make me feel better.
That's one of the hardest bosses, honestly.
Fire one?
Like casual. Another one we just did.
Earth.
Because you have to do break damage, and people like don't know how to do break damage in their first playthrough.
Yeah. Stagger and break damage is usually pretty like convoluted in standard playthroughs because like the attacks that hit hard don't do squat for break damage or stagger damage, making it so annoying.
Just I'll optimize here. Oh, let me get. I have everything leveled.
I haven't done anything yet.
I'm like second guessing myself here. Okay. Yeah, I have everything leveled. I'm good. I have Lunatic and I have Cyclone Rush. That's good enough. I did not get a decent axe. You have a better one?
I haven't even upgraded anything yet. Like optimized.
Okay. Yeah, your equipment is way better anyway.
Yeah, because I'm actually killing stuff.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of one of the beneficial things for like when Starwind and guys would play it is they would get all the gear and I'd just progress stuff. I would get basically the way I was leveling is I would get Thief so I could get Flee from Thief. So you have to unlock it with the base jobs, which is Pugilist and Duelist is the base jobs you start with. And then you can start leveling the more advanced jobs when you unlock them. So my leveling plan was to get Thief right away so I can get Flee.
There's a advanced job
And
node
then we
under
both get Berserker.
like 2 different basic classes. So if you unlock the advanced job node under those 2 classes, you can unlock the advanced job.
For most jobs, yeah.
And
right side, McDonald's.
And then there's also like an expert level.
The McDonald's drive-through on that one.
McDonald's drive-through.
I don't even have a Flee.
Woo.
Here, you know what? You get the cubes.
Why? I haven't done anything.
Because I need MP. not because of you. I need MP. Okay, Shrek it up. We gotta wait for this thing to. Oh my goodness. We gotta wait for this thing to open up. Can we just kill enemies in the meantime? And, I swear this thing will just open up on its own. Don't ask why. It's supposed to be like Mount Gagazet from Final Fantasy X.
FF10.
This area. Yeah, the FF10 area. Nope, got it.
Got what?
I just hit the wrong button, that's all. I was trying to hit the potion.
Thanks for letting me know you got it.
Okay, please follow me for this. Yeah, I got it. I need to flee. You need to haste. We need to do something here. And then when you can catch up and do the thing. I'm going to hit the... Oh, I can't see anything. Right side, right... No, not right side. Not this one. That one's just a treasure chest, I believe. I'm going to do it just to make sure. Yeah, it's a treasure chest. Okay. You go in here. Okay, I did go the right way. You need cubes? You don't need cubes.
My ball. Make more ball.
Okay, Darkfin I can do on my own.
I don't know where I am.
So there's also environmental damage as well. That's actually like a third type of damage. So for those dark vents that we have to break through to progress, like something like that is environmental damage. So Technically, the mace does the most, like that we have. But honestly, it's like not even worth switching. It's just so we can get to Berserker really quick.
You know, just
and one of the later levels we will. Yeah.
And then we're making up new types because we can.
Yeah, there's physical magical, there's physical magical break damage as well, and then there's environmental damage. And that is not dependent on your levels or any stats or anything. It's just dependent on your weapon type.
I mean, because having just the elemental types was too convoluted. We had to add other random...
We try to explain the...
Okay, I'll do all 3 dark pants myself.
Understanding this game.
You need a spreadsheet of a spreadsheet.
A PowerPoint to explain what's going on.
We have multiple tabs because you need it for each type of stuff that you have to think about. Like even accessories has its own tab.
Don't think.
I've heard of a lot of like RPGs getting broken down to the point now where they have like a program and a timer and a seed checker, but this game sounds like it's all in one. You just have to have literally everything.
Taste.
Okay.
I don't know why you used to there, whatever.
It's like, what tools would you need to run the game? And the answer is yes.
Spreadsheet.
I hope you have 3 monitors because you're not going to be able to play it otherwise.
You got a big chicken hawk here. Okay, Berserk, and then you have the MP Lunatic and Lightbringer. It doesn't matter.
No choice.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 16 has made me hate dragons. At least the big issue with that one is that the head is like the target, and I'm like, this is so toxic. But does not look to be the issue here.
Should I Lightbringer? I will Lightbringer. And then 1 big hit, bam. So Lightbringer, it takes 2 of your max MP. It's you start with it actually in the beginning of the game, and it takes 2 of your max MP, and it makes it so your break gauge can't go down either. So basically, when your break gauge goes down, you lose like some of your MP, and that's no good. But it also like significantly increases regular damage and break damage when you have Lightbringer, so it's kind of a risk reward. In single player, it's absolutely mandatory, but for multiplayer, kind of hit or miss because we have enough damage to cover it.
Will had mentioned like a similar one. I think it's like Runebringer.
There's Chaosbringer.
Maybe he meant Lightbringer. Yeah,
there's a Chaosbringer. Like, you get it
when you beat the game.
You like set that up so you can like you literally can't die if you set it up in the right way.
Pretty much.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah,
infinite.
You're basically out of luck if you don't do it right.
Oh, this level.
Because then there goes your damage, and then you don't have MP. MP is such a valuable resource. I'll keep saying it. MP is such a valuable resource. Okay, yeah, this level is really terrible for casual too.
It's just a nightmare to navigate.
Just to figure out where you're supposed to go. So this is the tomb of any FF12 enjoyers out there. The tomb of that king guy. Wraithwall. That's the one. It's supposed to be like a reimagining of that.
Somehow, like actually.
Don't worry, there's Demon Wall.
Random. Oh boy, Demon Wall has always been my favorite, and by that I mean I hate every iteration of Demon Wall ever.
Vegas, do you remember which way I go? I'm just going to go this way. I think it. Yeah, I went
fighting enemies, so you figure it out.
Okay. I went the right way. Okay, this way. I do need later after this one. I need you to follow me. Unbelievable, Marlboros always. I need some MP.
It says.
Let's see. Can I actually do anything? Oh, Neon, help me. Okay, please don't interrupt me this time. Okay, we're good. Okay, I'm going to cube us up. It's right side McDonald's. There's 2 doors. We're on the right side door.
You gotta
go through McDonald's.
Right through.
Drop the pizza on the floor.
Gated areas.
Okay, Demon Wall thing. This is also environmental damage. Just mace it up. Yep.
Cool.
Then right side.
Never mind, that HP bar was reasonable.
You left my room, or I left your game or something.
You disconnected?
Yeah.
I gotta do it all over again. Can you finish the level on your own? Do you know how to do it on your own?
I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
This has never happened before.
Because if we both beat the stage single player, yeah, this is legitimately. Oh no, this Griffin's terrible. Let's just do the whole level over again.
What do I do? Return the title screen?
Yeah, abandoned mission or return title screen.
Oh, abandoned mission.
Okay. Yeah, fix your internet. Tell Starrun to turn off his phone. I'm not fighting that thing on my own.
We were just talking about that earlier. Like, I was like, I hope that we have enough bandwidth to do, like, the 8-player co-op with Final Fantasy 14 and the stream at the same time. And the co-owner of the event, Heroic Spirits Gamer, was like, don't speak that evil into the world. Don't you do that, Ricky Bobby. I was like, man, it is what it is. We got to try it day 0 and hope we can fix it after. It'd be really funny if we like have to get all the 4 runners on site. They have to like break their phones out. Be like, no. You're gonna have to use your internet on your phone. Sorry, buddy.
I mean, my internet worked. I don't know what happened.
Okay, that never happened. Yeah, I don't know. It's never happened.
It wouldn't be the first time I've seen somebody just DC for a split second, and then the program goes, all right, well, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I guess it would suck if it was like during like a major marathon or something.
I chalk it up to like an unfortunate death. The only problem is it's the game being dead.
Yeah, the checkpoints are pretty generous here. So, like once we do, if we do die or whatever, it's not the end of the world.
I don't think we ever.
One thing that is terrible though is you cannot enable casual mode. You can do that in single player for story mode, but what happens is casual mode lets you keep your MP max that you had before you died. In co-op and the other difficulties, normal and hard, you cannot enable that. So it's kind of terrible when you don't have the max MP to like do anything.
I've heard that's one of the biggest stumbling blocks is like when you die on a boss, it becomes
it's punishing,
very awful.
Yeah. It's very punishing in that, yeah. We figured out the ways around that, so where we can, if we need to, we'll have it at a decent MP for each part. Okay, we are at this part again. Cool. Another demon wall.
Oh, so it has a reasonable amount of HP because there's just a ton of them. Got it.
Yeah, they're just not even called demon wall. They're just their own thing, I guess. Okay, I need you to come with me for this one. I need to kill this guy, and he's kind of annoying.
Wait, what now?
I'm gonna berserk this griffin right here, this cursed griffin. The chicken hawk. Okay, that one I need for the key. The key to progress.
Yeah, see.
Oh, I'm turning around here. Okay, I think it's this door. I hope it's this door. And then I believe I'm good now. Unless I just get trolled by the guys or something. Which very possible. Okay, elevator, don't go there. This way, I can skip this demon wall.
I didn't get a chance to like notice it before, but that flea movement is pretty fast.
Yeah, when you do the sliding technique thing with it. I'm gonna cube you here in case I get lost. Yeah, so with flee and haste, your movement speed is bonkers, and then you can do the slide technique, and it's pretty fast. It's this way. This is very easy to get lost here. You're correct, and then it's this way.
We're just
I got it.
Lunch.
Left side one of these.
Must be nice.
You gotta flush the burgers down the toilet.
Yeah. Throw the pizza on the floor.
For a long-standing time, I remember when Bowie did actually attend. Like his goal was straight up to like go to Wendy's or something like that because of the square burgers. And it's like, man, there's so many better options.
There's right side McDonald's.
Yeah,
I don't know why I hit flee there. Doesn't matter. Okay, if you get grabbed, just do you want the cutscene? You want to?
Oh yeah, let the cutscene. I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, we can't skip it if one of us tries to skip it. So I'll let it play, I guess.
Okay, one of us controls. Okay.
McDonald's is another funny one because I remember when Louise got the GDQ for the Mega Man X relay, where like he's like, "Oh, I want a hamburger." When I went to McDonald's, and I just turned to him and I'm like, "How many?" And he just looked at me like he couldn't understand the question. I'm like, "Dude, they're like $1. How many do you want?"
You don't understand.
I want a burger.
Yeah. Yeah, for like context, he's a Brazilian runner, so apparently they're more like fruits and veggies and stuff, and meat's expensive. So the stuff just completely confused him. I'm like, bro, don't worry about it. I'll get you however many burgers you want.
Yeah, it's the other way around here.
Yep.
So I take it you're the one who stole
The 5 Warriors of Light.
Yeah. Somebody forgot to count.
He's like, nom, nom, nom.
I do appreciate that he has like some restraint for a little bit here.
He said the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I can see that.
It's like one of those where you like have to count it every time, right? Minutes till Jack stops caring, or seconds till Jack stops caring.
Until Jack steps in to the line. Save me. Okay. Cyclone Rush. Pretend. Oh, he teleported. Unbelievable. Yeah, this
Dude, I think the reason it's like
bit.
so loved is like everybody feels like that at some point. You're just like, shut up. I want to kill you. I get that syndrome a lot with Hojo whenever he starts yapping. I'm like, dude, I can't wait for the final part because I'm gonna absolutely murder
kill
the heck out of you.
Just stand in the ground, stand in it. Yeah, okay, we got it. Cool.
Woo!
So he doesn't before he teleports for a long time.
Oh no, not Flame Hyanard, please.
Woo!
Can't take that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Okay, then we do
It just makes me wonder when the X7 demake is coming out.
It might actually be good, yeah.
There's a base there. You could make a good game, but you have to find somebody that cares about that game enough to want to do it, which is a very difficult task.
Well, someone cared enough about X8.
I mean, to be fair, like X8 has some redeeming parts. X7 is just like memes.
All right, Crack. What do you think about X8?
Oh boy, it's just better I don't.
I mean, we're watching some
I like
RPG
X7.
channel. Everybody's like, who cares about Mega Man X? I like RPG. That's fair.
X8 is not an RPG. And there's Astos again.
I just did all the pixel remasters for Final Fantasy.
X8 is a worse game than X7 there, I said it.
You're entitled to your opinion, even if it's wrong.
It's most definitely right. Okay, and then we go to we're going to head to the Earth Shrine now. How do I invite you?
Do what now?
Memories of Poison.
How do I invite you? You guys have been doing co-op for like a month. What do you mean?
All right, how do I accept the invite?
That's happened before.
Okay.
You hit accept invite.
Reminds me of.
I keep forgetting to optimize. No wonder my damage is terrible.
That's.
I'm going to just go ahead and do that right now.
To figure out how to
hit ready.
Do this stuff sometimes.
It's just
my
after
weapons are
fighting with
terrible.
the default weapons you get from the start of the game.
I'm not sure when I optimized. It was a long time ago. I'm like 40 eye levels behind. I'm pretty sure I've gotten a better axe by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do that before I completely forget.
Go. You must deliver 6 pizzas in 7 minutes.
Go! No, I don't have that much better axe. Okay, that's fine. Okay, this one is a far right side McDonald's, if I recall. You just unga bunga and I'll figure it out.
Okay. Unga bunga.
That feeling when you make a U-turn to go to a different restaurant because you just can't stand what's on your side of the road.
The left side Wendy's or the right side McDonald's.
Yeah.
So what would be the center side?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just Bugga Bunga.
Whataburger?
Burger King?
Burger King? Yeah, it could be Burger King, I guess.
Dude, if Whataburger was in the middle of the road, I probably would go there.
I think everybody would, yeah.
Yeah.
We
had a lot of them in Florida, and then they just like they became extinct, and I was very upset.
Thank you, Jeb.
Yeah, that sounds very upsetting.
It was a very traumatic experience. They've started to slowly come back.
Literally,
I don't know who.
I don't know where I'm going.
So the original reason why Whataburger came to Florida is because Governor Jeb Bush at the time missed it. If you want to know the lore, because I used to live in Florida for 25 years.
The deep lore. I did not realize that was a. He's like, you know what? I love this restaurant. let's get them back.
Please haste. This way, maybe. Yeah, this way. And then this way. I don't know if I'm going the right way. We'll figure it out.
My favorite is when
this one. Okay, I am going the right way.
They opened up at In-N-Out in Orlando, and there was a 6-hour drive-through line.
Oh, Whataburger's a casino resort? That's an interesting name.
It's apparently.
And they opened up Raising Cane's here, and it was it was impossible to get in within 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
And then after those couple weeks,
they just opened up a Whataburger here. I live in Vegas. That's the same thing they're talking about, and that's where it is. It's in the casino.
I'll be honest. Sometimes stuff that's inside a casino or a hotel, it's a kind of goofy, but it is worth it sometimes. I remember last limit break, I think we were trying to get out of the hotel and nobody knew where to go. So we were just fudge it. Let's go to this place because it sounds like a real restaurant. And it turned out to be a restaurant inside another hotel. And everybody was like, no, we're leaving the hotel. We're not going to another hotel. We had to find another restaurant.
Unbelievable. The things you have to do for food.
Yeah. Imagine. Yeah, that ended up falling on my back because I was just like, dude, I don't even care. Just pick something. It's not complicated, but apparently it is. And I'm stupid. I'm one of those people that'll you're like, oh, let's watch a movie tonight. And I'm like, bro, just pick something. If it's bad, we'll turn it off and pick another one.
I want to watch bad movies.
Okay. It's when I invite 5 of my friends over, from all over. I have a small event or whatever, and we just hang out and trying to pick a movie or go to restaurants an ordeal. I have to have a vote system going. I figured out.
Was it the scales of conviction?
Oh yeah, from Triangle Strategy. Triangle Strategy and we made the scales of conviction.
Yeah.
So we could pick which restaurant we're going to and if we're going to stream or not.
Day 0 of last limit break, a lot of the staff were like, oh, we need to eat. And everybody fiddled around for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour, something like that. Then I walked up to Risselyu because I knew he had a car, and I'm like, let's just go get food. And we straight up just left him there. And we're like, nah, this is not happening. We're eating now, not whenever.
Yeah, we got a good system going now.
Dude.
We got a working system now.
Yeah, you have to you have to come up with a thing where it's all right, guys, 10-minute warning. Anybody that's not moving gets left behind. I don't care.
Yep. Yeah. We have a vote system. We have suggestions. Okay, then we vote. If you have no say, then we'll just go by the highest vote, and then the scales of conviction will determine it. And if it's a tie, then I'll just pick. Is how our system works. Oh, I'm gonna die from the water.
I love how there's 3 corner cases in there where it's if and or.
Yeah, because every single one of these scenarios has happened before, so I know how to counter every single one of them. Okay, watch out for the ball.
Ball, I heard ball.
Balls. Okay, go to the lava.
Watch out for the rolling rocks.
Oh, I need to heal. Okay, cool.
Is it a smart ball?
Roller rock on the roller rocker.
Oh man, those are That's some old reference.
Oh, my first
The
beer
Dark
I
Souls,
drank
the
was
ball coming through.
PBR. My dad was making fun of me.
Mm.
I'm like, it's $1, bro.
Nice to meet
Why are you making fun of me?
Why you bully me, man? I'm making sound decisions.
I'm making sound decisions at 23. What do you expect from me?
Balls.
Better than most, yeah.
They're opening 2 more Whataburgers.
You
in
need
Vegas,
cubes.
so we'll have actual options that are not on the script.
Okay. Centerside Burger King. We're going to the boss. We're going. Hopefully haste will last long enough. No, this is a very quick stage because I just hopped through the lava one. Not worry too much about the damage.
There's like a 30% price increase.
You can skip quite a bit.
Whataburger on the strip. It's like ridiculous. Like $18 for a combo.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Oh yeah,
Still
I
worth
love
it.
those that are like on the quote unquote main drag, and then you just get absolutely rolled price wise. They like add an extra $2 to everything, and you're like, what the actual f? This is ridiculous.
3 chicken strips for $9. No thanks.
Yep.
There's a really good restaurant in Minneapolis. It's not the diner, but it's like a 1.5 mile walk.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
Yeah, I don't believe you anymore after the Arby's.
You're not going to SDQ. You have no choice.
Yeah, that's the reason I'm not going, is because of that one restaurant.
The diner?
I forgot to optimize again. Unbelievable.
Now there's a...
You were just yapping about it too.
Yeah.
The diner's awesome.
I should optimize. I should optimize.
Literally gaslighting myself into doing it, and then I still didn't do it. I don't think I've done it like once for any of the boss fights. I'm supposed to be doing it for every boss fight.
Did I get kicked out again?
It's a single player right after. Single player
That's why
cutscene.
it kicked me out.
Again. Yeah, you're fine. It's not a big deal. Gonna be all right. So we did the Earth Shrine, we did the Fire Shrine, and we're gonna do the water.
Were you with us when
We did the
went to the 24-hour diner and the police had to shut down the diner?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a IHOP at 1 a.m. morning moment right there.
Someone had a fight with the security guard like outside, and they just shut down the diner for like 4 hours. Yeah, like we were the last people that ordered.
We can't have nice things.
No one else is coming inside. Yeah.
It's a party of one.
No, we got back to the venue, and some other speedrunners were like, "Oh, we're gonna go to the diner," and we're like, "Oh, you can't do that."
No, you're not.
It's closed. Sorry.
Okay, well, I'm waiting for you. I'm gonna optimize. I have a better axe. Yes, I can play the game.
So I'm seeing like you're at mission level like 60 something. What level are you guys actually?
Well, the levels are based on your equipment.
Okay.
It's just like a recommended. You don't actually have to like meet those, but it'll just tell you if you're like way under like we are.
Okay.
Yeah, so
because I know
each armor and weapon piece has a level, and it averages that to get your level. Oh,
hey, you're right side McDonald's.
About the right side McDonald's.
Right side McDonald's, and then I just wait here like I'm doing something. I'm gonna actually haste myself here. Yeah, you get the lever, the lever.
Wait.
Okay, tell me when you get it. So don't actually like double press the button and it messes up.
I got it.
You got it? Okay, you didn't tell me when you got it. Okay, cool. Nice coordination here.
perfect co-op
You
run.
can do it instant.
All according to plan.
Completely synchronized.
Grab the switch again.
Yes, please.
Right,
And then I just leave you behind. Okay, please tell me when you hit it. I'm going to be fighting this guy, I guess.
My haste wore off.
My haste! I'm going to soul burst this guy, why not? Go. Okay.
I am
That way...
trying to pull the switch. I am pulling the switch.
Okay.
The game lets me.
Yeah, in order to open
Yeah, the
doors,
game, like,
pull the
stop
switch,
locked
you
on
have
us
to push the
before.
touchpad.
Okay, it worked.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, dude,
Bye.
we had a soft lock that the
Okay, I'll leave you
switch
behind.
wouldn't activate one time.
I loathe anything that uses that touchpad. If I could remove that from the controller, that'd be like my one big get this giant button out of the middle of my controller, please.
It's like pressing start to open doors.
Yeah. And then now we don't even have like start select. We just have capture and 3 lines. Yeah.
You have to.
Like, I'm so confused. What the? It was so simple before, and now we just have some like vaguely named buttons that you have to kind of. Oh well, yeah, the touchpad. Touchpad. Yeah, that giant button in the middle of the controller. Oh yeah, that
The
thing.
button.
I don't need that for anything.
Button. The button.
Buttons. I don't think we need the lever. You can go get it if you remember where it's at.
What? You think I know where the levers are?
Yeah, you're supposed to be following me.
I'm not.
That was literally the whole reason I used the cubes. Okay, hopefully we don't need it. Yeah, we don't need
Yeah,
it. Okay,
I am not
You're
the
spared
person
this
that.
time.
This is the only level I don't know how to navigate because I get lost.
I get lost in all of them, but I find a way.
I mean, there's only a finite amount of paths. We can eventually find it there.
I don't know why this one's just confusing. I actually don't. I never knew where the levers are, other than the ones at the beginning.
Yeah, okay, just memorize those ones then.
Are you doing the giant beam yet?
Beam, not yet. I'm gonna definitely get you for that, so you can hopefully bake the beam. I gotta flee here. Haste when you get a chance to. And my cube. You're gonna have to rehaste anyway if you did it. Okay, beams. I'm just gonna go for it and hope it works.
Perfectly timed haste cancel.
Oh, okay. Go. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so we're doing this part that skips a lot of the level.
I got it. We're good.
Because you're supposed to deactivate
We
the
did it.
beam on the left and right side. But instead, we just destroy it at the front. And that breaks down this wall.
It's a little easier co-op because the one person can bait it. But it was baiting towards me, and I was the one that made it through anyway.
Yeah, I was busy hasting. You didn't give me a chance to help.
So it works. Okay. You're not allowed to. Okay.
And then the boss is
Go.
pretty much
And
right
then the
ahead.
boss next. Yeah, we don't need the cubes. We're good enough.
Just randomly has the beams from
This boss is easy.
SNES Zelda 3.
Oh. Crack, what's your favorite Zelda?
No.
Zelda's technically an RPG, right? We can talk about it.
Yeah, Zelda 2
You know,
rules.
there's like a podcast idea right there. It's just getting a couple of staff members and maybe a guest to debate whether that's an RPG or not. At the end of the day, there's only 2 people it matters to. Me and committee. Me for the random shows that we do in between, and committee for the
Alright,
event.
Sid. So is Zelda an RPG?
I mean,
Action
for
RPG.
the purposes
action
of this
RPG.
show, for the purposes of this show, I try to take a wide enough margin that I would consider it showable. But I lean more towards like Zelda 2 being an RPG. Some of the newer ones are a little bit closer to Metroid more than anything because you kind of have
Okay,
a progression.
Do have a question for you, Sid, then, for another game.
Mhm.
I know what the answer is, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Is Waldo a JRPG?
Waldo an RPG?
JRPG specifically.
Oh well, no, that wasn't even developed in Japan, so it's definitely not a JRPG.
No, the Japanese game. Have you seen that one?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. You were mentioning this. No, I haven't seen it. You said there's
Okay.
actually like an RPG with Waldo. That's
Kind of, yeah, like a collective.
I'm interested to take a look at it for sure. It's
Okay,
kind of
maybe
like
we'll do that.
an
If it's considered an RPG, maybe we'll do it next time. That's like 2 hours
There's a
as
decent
well.
There's a decent possibility, man. There's oddities and interesting things like that are definitely a goal with this show for sure.
Get back into the brain blast.
Yeah, this level's terrible.
Yeah, but honestly, I try to take a latitude with this show and a little bit less strict on the term of RPG and more so on showcasing things that wouldn't make it in the main event or are a bit more contentious.
I don't think that game would make it in any event.
Yeah. That's one of the things that I asked a lot of the community about, like Metroidvanias, and it was pretty divisive. But the only thing I really got out of that discussion was that, sure, but it gets shown in other events. So mainly just weird categories like All Souls that would be an RNG nightmare, so it wouldn't get taken anywhere else. It's interesting. You know, a lot of these stages really feel like Final Fantasy XII inspired, or at least maybe that's just kind of the look that I get, even if they are intended to reference other games.
This is FF7, I think, the Mako Reactor.
I guess I could see that with that.
Okay, I need you, Giygas. We need some more MP is what we need. We're like really low on that.
I'm trying.
Okay, we fight the mini-boss, the Sahagin Prince. He has a lot of health for some reason. You can electrocute him though with these generator things. I'm gonna see if I can get him one. I think he's close enough to that one. Nope, he was not. Okay, just knock him off. Knock him off. Okay, he's knocked off. Cool. That works.
Now we're playing Virtual Fighter. All right, sure.
It literally, yeah.
Ring out.
Literally the hardest part of the game. Hardest part of the run, at least for us, because we're bad. The Marlboro. Okay, go this way. I need you for this one. I believe there's a cubes here. If not, there should be.
We can restore the balance, and the sea will be itself again. Be itself?
No, there's no cubes. Okay, let's do it then. This way, this way. We're gonna fight it together. It's not worth it.
I don't know where to go.
We don't know. Okay, go this way.
I don't know what to do.
So we have to kill this Marlboro for a card key that we need. And we've tried it, and we've had very bad results. But basically, what we try to do is we try to get these like fire hydrant looking things. We try to get it near this guy, and it does a lot more damage.
Over here.
Environmental hazards.
Yep. There's one. There's two. That's good. Okay, let's try to get a third one, because we don't really do that much damage. Which way is he going?
Just break him. He's almost broken.
Definitely don't get bad breath. Okay, we're good. That's like probably the best we've ever done there. Okay, let's go back. I'm silenced though. Unbelievable. I got bad breath as I was going for the hit. I'm slow and everything. This is
bad breath
unbelievable.
is either like completely inconsequential and you never care about it, or the biggest nuisance in the game. I love how it's like it's very hot cold. It's one or the other.
Oh yeah, definitely. You can like find immunity to it in some of the other games or something like that. Okay, we should be good. Just don't die.
I just barely have MP.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm worried about too. Just Berserk. Don't worry about Lightbringer at all. Yeah, this boss we figured out the hard way. Definitely want to do this boss a specific way. Yeah, don't waste our MP on stuff because it's not worth it.
Yeah,
okay.
Definitely. Some fights, it's like, well, I mean, I could do it this way.
Don't even worry about haste. Yeah, don't even worry about haste. Just use our MP. Just use Lunatic if you want to increase your attack speed.
It feels so weird having like MP being this extremely finite resource that's super valuable versus like just use an ether.
Let him jump. Let's Berserk. Don't hit those generators yet. We need at least one. Okay. If he hits it, that's fine.
He can stop moving around.
Unbelievable, yeah. He's really trolling us here. Spinning Blast, just dodge. Inky and the watch. water lasers, you can definitely get some hits on him. Yeah, we're just gonna have to take him slow because we're really low on MP. Make sure we kill him. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's do Lunatic actually, so we can just get MP back faster when you get the chance. Oh, unbelievable! I lost it. Okay.
Keep
Water laser!
Keep getting destroyed.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I guess we'll use them there. Okay, that should be a little better. Okay, I'll do the timing on the... Don't worry about the electric thing, I'll do it. So we can blast him out of the water. He's going to go straight to the water. We're going to blast him out with one of these generators here.
Just not one tentacle, not two, just all of them.
Okay.
Ripped all of them off.
There we go. Wrong button. That's fine. Oh, he's out of the water. Okay, whatever.
It did not work. We were too busy doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, I did not. Okay. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button, so that's not good. Just use the Phoenix now.
I pressed the wrong button.
I definitely need you for this. And unbelievable, he moved. Okay, just get the electricity on him. Get him. We need to get his shield off. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now hit him. That should be a little better. We'll probably just kill him with HP damage.
Nothing solves a problem like punch it until it's dead.
I used Berserk. I meant to use Lunatic. Unbelievable. I have no potions. How about you?
I have no potion.
Okay, we need to just kill him then and not die.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
Probably not. We'll probably have to go far MP because we're dead.
Time to lock in.
I guess we actually have to try.
Yeah, I know. We need Starman. Unbelievable Nova Splash. Dodge it. Oh, no. Okay.
Can he go?
Well, we can still play.
Can he go in the water?
This. No, he can't. Can he? Oh, yeah, we have one more. Yeah, get it. Yeah. Okay, that should help. Try to kill him here. Okay, that's what we really need to do at the start. We screwed that up like all 3 times.
Oh,
wow. Have any...
a ton of break damage.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. He's going after Neon. Let me see if Neon will tank him. Might be able to. It's going to be close! Oh, no. That was
surprising.
Okay, just get the...
Come on, Neon. No.
Neon. Nope, Neon can't do it. No. Okay, so get the electricity. Number 1, unless they want to farm MP.
Well, I have 2 MP.
Oh, yeah, we should probably farm MP. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. That's not worth it with 2 MP. We can't even do it with 4 MP.
Can't even play the game.
Yeah, this is one of the run-breaking moments for sure.
Yeah, a lot of runs have that. You're like, yep, well, this is just the hardest thing in the game for no particular reason.
We just made it harder because we didn't get the electricity, honestly.
Played a bit fast and loose. Gotcha.
So we're okay to use our regular MP, but whenever we get broken or we die, then we lose the max MP, and that's no good. A little bit there. Is there anything actually decent worth killing here? Oh, these Guardians. Try to soul burst them if you can. Oh!
I guess don't forget to optimize.
May not always work. Yeah, that's a good point. You're right. Demon. Okay, you should be okay. And soul burst. Okay, that should be enough. How much do we have? 4 MP?
Yeah.
Okay, just get the electricity this time. Don't waste it on the first one.
Where's an elixir when you need it?
That's only in the DLC.
Yeah, so we have 5 multi. Oh yeah, they have a different one. So we have Phoenix Downs in multiplayer specifically. And we each have 5 potions that you can heal.
My equipment level went up 25
the regular
levels,
final
so it should be good.
Let me check mine then. Mine went up quite a bit more. I definitely needed to optimize. Okay, let's go. Yeah, if he hits one of the electricity things, that's fine, but we need to not screw up too much. Spinning blast. Okay. Please don't jump. Unbelievable. Blast. He can. I know he stops after a rush. Okay, he's gonna grab Neon. Perfect. Okay, we can play the game now.
Our sacrificial lamb has been taken, and
we just need to optimize our
let's go.
equipment. To be honest.
Yep. Yeah, that's what it was. Honestly. Okay, let him go through. He's gonna rush, and then hit this. That's gonna break him out. Electrocute him. That's his weakness.
Break these stuff.
And then you can just use the electricity on him.
Nice.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. Yeah, that's the difference. Is you do a lot of damage. Okay,
Changing
that's
and
how it was
upgrading
supposed to happen.
equipment. What a shot!
And using the electricity for once is also pretty big, so he gets kind of staggered. So between all those things, yeah, that's pretty big. Just do that every time.
First try.
Like notes are just remember to equip yourself. Remember to equip yourself. Remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that in the notes.
Optimize equipment.
I do. I literally have that in the notes for everything. And
Yeah,
I took it out, and I obviously forget.
See, like I write that kind of stuff in my notes, and then I don't read it, so I have to like highlight it in like pink and add like exclamation points and chevrons, arrows pointing at it. All this goofy stuff because I just won't. I'll ignore it otherwise.
Yeah, and mine I put it in bold, capital letters, and curse words and everything to make sure.
Yeah, you create this like paragraph just to tell you to optimize equipment because you keep forgetting to do it. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh player. Why would I read?
Okay, we got a single player mission we have to do. We have to refight a pirate guy.
Bicky.
And then we do, he's possessed apparently, and he's.
It feels weird, like fighting Bicky, because like you only ever fight his pirates. Like in the OG game, he's just like, nah, fight
He's supposed
pirates.
to be one of those. Yeah, is he supposed to be one of those 9 pirates? Maybe, I don't know.
I mean, if he is, he doesn't have like remarkable stats compared to anybody else, but maybe that is the intent, that he's just part of the crew. But
This part can be really terrible for co-op because if one of the 3 players doesn't have a good axe, it just like really slows everything down.
Yeah, I think this is the one that gave Ghoul a lot of issues to.
Yeah, I can see that.
Vicky or whatever. I think what I was told is he forgot to optimize just like the previous fight, so unfortunate for him though. He didn't have me there to go optimize, bro.
Yeah, in our run, our PB, I think it was me, I had like a level 50 axe. They both had a level 80 axe because they're actually sitting there farming stuff while I didn't have any good equipment. And pirate guy was pretty terrible. And then we got our last slew of missions after this place.
Last battle.
That's not an RPG.
Got to fight Blanket Man.
Unbelievable. That's the last game I want to talk about right now. I'm gonna get a little MP because just in case. And we can have the bar. Do these guys even give MP? Yeah, they do. It's just like delayed for some reason. Let's get one more. Let's get an extra part just in case. I've had terrible things happen. And one more. Let's just go for 3 bars, okay?
You do you. I'm just going straight
that
to
should
the
be
boss.
more than enough. Okay. I've just had bad experiences with this boss, so I'm going to get the extra MP bar. And then in single player, I guess you wouldn't do it in the run, but if you have the companions, you can hit like left and right on the D-pad, and that's called resonance. And basically, the AI for the computer for the characters like goes harder, goes more offensive. And what's great about that is they can tank for you.
Basically,
Why you do-
aggro input. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good for that, especially for this boss. We use it because we're bad.
I'd imagine shifting from like a co-op setup to a single player setup can be a bit rough anyway. There's a little bit of a distribution of gear and stuff.
Oh yeah, I have plenty of damage. I don't even need to. The weapon makes such a huge difference. Okay, I'm done with the pirate. I didn't even need half of that the resources there.
I was gonna say the new axe seems pretty goated.
Yeah, I have a good axe. This is like the first time in a run I've ever had a decent axe for mine. I think Giygas does too. Beggars. Yeah, we got through that.
Giygas.
I can waste another 2 minutes when I mess it up.
I beat him already.
Yep, me too. Oh yeah, I forgot we had Ancient's Tower. The great FF11 Ancient's Tower.
Like 3 levels left, right?
Yeah. You got 3 left? Yeah.
Ancient's Tower.
Hopefully it'll take 10 minutes each. With Julia Court and the final stage for co-op. Yeah, I keep forgetting about this one. So any FF11 enjoyers out there?
Seems like most of this takes place on the main continent. You don't even like shift off to the other continents in FF1.
Let me optimize just in case. Nope, nothing. Okay. I have a better mace than I do an axe. That's fun. FF11 is over 20 years old now, so.
You still play it, right?
Yep.
Every now and then I subscribe to it. Every now and then I do play it. All it is Savage Blade, the video game now. In FF11.
Honestly, I find it unsettling.
Well, we're here, and we have a job.
This way.
I know that. Let's find Astos.
This is an extremely confusing tower, and it's based off of the FF11 tower. Got 10 floors, and it's the way you know it. The game kind of hints at you is you follow the purple lights, so you know where to go. And like, unless you're paying attention, you'll probably miss that. Flee again. It doesn't matter. More cubes. The bats are bad news in this one because they're pretty aggressive, and the horseman, the centaur guy, whatever he is, he's pretty bad. And then the Shrek is pretty bad too. So we try not to fight those, but that's like most of the enemies.
I'd imagine towards the end,
I guess specifically
everything starts getting obnoxious.
It's a fairy tale, right?
Yeah, because we're kind of under leveled on top of that as well. But they have like different attack patterns too, which is actually they got some really obnoxious attack patterns. This way, I think it's this way. This way, maybe. Let's hope it is. We'll take a gamble. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna get the cubes, and you could potentially help me fight Shrek because sometimes Shrek is bad news.
I never finished my story about the companions. There's not much left.
Sometimes I'm fine on Shrek, sometimes not. Where's the cube at? Okay, so. Okay, so this is the part, I guess. This is the one that you and Star always screw up. Okay.
What part?
This is the part. I swear.
What, huh?
Okay, so come up with me. And then come up and help me fight Shrek, and then go back down and get the key. Get the key. Get the key. Okay, get the key.
You gotta let him fight the boss,
time.
then yell at him to get the key.
Okay,
all right,
go in.
Get out of here and go get the key, damn it.
Okay. Shrek, we just need to kill that middle thing. Just kill the middle thing. And then you go back down. You go back down and get the key. And hopefully you find it in time. Yeah, because Star was the one getting the key, and I guess he was our main guy to get the key. I need to get this key too. And then I go do my own thing, you go do your own thing. You don't have to really fight anything, you just have to get the key, open the door, and get the crystal.
Huh?
Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. It's one of those doors. One of them's a treasure chest, and one of them is I'm not sure why I'm opening that.
Here?
One of them is a treasure chest, and one of them is the crystal you have to activate. And I'll get the other 2 crystals. I've got one of them. I'm about to get the other one. We need 3 of them to progress.
This one?
Maybe. So from the cubes,
Yeah.
Go like straight back, and it'll be at one of the broken doors or something.
Piece of cake.
Learned a couple things.
So you know what? I'm kind of nearby. I can help you find it if you haven't found it yet.
Are we done yet?
Oh, I think it's this one.
Okay. Did you find it? Can I go back up?
Was here?
Okay. No, it's not this one. Okay, I'll show you where it's at. Go back.
One?
Get the key. Get the key. Get the key.
Got it.
I think. Go back. So go to the cubes. Go back all the way to the cubes. Yeah, this part's extremely confusing. We don't need the cubes. Let's go. It's this way. All the way down this hall.
This one?
And then... Is it?
On this side?
Yeah, it's that way. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm going to go down this way in case it's this way. It's not this way. Okay. Yeah, this was... Yeah, this is what you're supposed to do. Okay. It's that one.
Yep. Just a casual Let's Play, guys. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah, I was like routing it out, and I was like, okay, Giygas and Starwin are going to do this part, and here's where it is at. And then I forgot myself.
I mean, yeah, at a certain point, you just straight up forget stuff in a co-op because you're like, no, you do that thing. I don't need to remember what I actually need to do.
Yeah, I just like memorized. I just briefly memorized it for them, and then I forgot about it. And then he forgot about it too. So here we are. Okay, we have all 3 crystals, right? Yes, we do. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, and then I'll get the cubes, and then we fight the boss. We don't have a whole lot of MP, so just conserve your MP a bit.
The Iron Giant, right?
My instincts are telling me we'll find Astos.
Iron Giant, that's correct. He does use Savage Blade. For any FF11 enjoyers, current modern FF11 enjoyers, I'm gonna optimize just in case.
Go in with our weapons.
We can. Nothing. What's it the same? Okay, here we go. Gonna throw up a lunatic for the first part. Actually, they can have increased attack speed. Is what that ability is. Garland is kind of a bad guy. He's kind of like the anti-hero, I guess is the closest thing to it. He does bad things, but it's for a good cause, if that makes any sense. For a long-term cause.
Yeah, I guess like in terms of this game, he's definitely like an anti-hero. But strictly like in Final Fantasy 1, he's a bad guy.
Yeah, this is like basically a retelling of this, I guess, telling more of his story why he became Chaos. Spoilers.
It's like the same thing with like Final Fantasy 7 is like, do we call Zack the protagonist or the main hero? Like, yeah, in Crisis Core, but in Final Fantasy 7, he's a character, side character. Or like I ended up watching like a video about a lot of Final Fantasy 7 production stuff. Turns out Zack is almost basically a plot conveyance in the original game. Lawful evil? Yeah, maybe.
Something like that, yeah, I would say so. We usually have trouble with that boss. That was actually really good for having 2 MP bars. Another solo play just for one cutscene. And then we got the FF15 area coming up, and then we got the FF6 area.
I heard you start.
It's literally just talking to Astos. Yes, 6 will be the last co-op stage, so that's where we're going to end the run.
Tell me, Mr. Astos, how do I finish the game?
Yeah, it's literally just talking to Astos for the single player part, and then we'll reconvene again. You have to actually press X to proceed. Cool. Not get an X.
From people I know that play SOP, they've all told me it's a very good game. It's definitely a strong entry in the Final Fantasy series for sure. And it's more than just like a Souls-like ripoff to the point where it kind of deserves its own mention for sure.
Yeah, it's got its own unique identity for this game. It doesn't really play like any other game in a specific way.
I think that's like the most important thing for a quote unquote Souls like is there has to be something original in it that makes it play differently than the others.
We just play it for the memes, honestly.
Is there anything you play that isn't a meme game in some aspect?
It depends what you mean by a meme.
Contra Shattered Soldier.
Yeah, that's a good game. X6, Mega Man X6 is a great game. I don't know if they care because they're RPG.
Yeah, well. More than a sum of our parts, that's for sure. Definitely, some of us appreciate the action games as well.
Did you run the PSP versions of FF1 and 2?
The GBAs I ran, and FF10 and 15 and all that stuff. I don't know where I'm going. Let's go this way. FF1 and 2 GBA are both really good. Yeah, actually, a while back I came up with that route for FF2 GBA with the teleport home stuff. And then like Dell and Nikki Noel and all these other runners that definitely optimize it a lot more.
Yeah, I've been like trying to figure out which Final Fantasy I want to pick up. I think it might be Final Fantasy 1 PSP. Something about like hitting things with Barbarian Sword like halfway through the game. That sounds really fun.
Bunga bunga.
Bunga bunga.
I'm gonna cube in case you need it.
Yeah, I was just killing stuff.
Cubes, and then I'm fully haste me. I can go zoom. Don't worry about that strat we talked about with the 4 generators. I'm just gonna do the thing. We don't have Starwind here, so we don't have an extra person to do it.
Okay.
We're just gonna do it normally. But basically, we would just have like one person wait around for one of the doors to open and hit some extra generators to save a little time. But we're not gonna do that because we don't have a third person. Okay. Go here.
Seems like this game has a lot of rooms that are kind of set up as arenas, but if you clear the objective, you can either just leave or it kills everything in the room.
So what are those things? That was that thing we just killed called again?
The dark vent. So that kills all the enemies that spawn from it or that are nearby. They're like each of these. A lot of these enemies are actually tied to those dark vent spawns, so it kills everything. Gives us all the max MP and everything that you would get from them, which is nice. Even if you're on the other side of the stage or whatever, it'll still give it to you. It just gives you like a slightly reduced rate if you don't soul burst the regular enemies yourself. It's not. It still gives you a lot.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to use mace here. It does more damage. These environmental damage. I do have a better mace too. These.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot this. You mentioned earlier these just have arbitrary extra damage values.
I got it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna haste myself. Where's haste? There it is. This way. This one. Just one. That was a cube use since you need MP anyway. Spin the win.
I'm just messing around until you spawn me. Yeah, there we go.
Okay, and then just help me. It's going to be right side McDonald's, left side Wendy's. Oh no, I lied. It's left side Wendy's first.
Left side Wendy's.
Right here.
Right side McDonald's.
It's going to be double right side McDonald's on this one.
Center left Whataburger.
Unbelievable. Please don't grab me. Okay, we're good.
Take my quality.
Haste me, please. Do something.
No. There's a bat on me.
This way? Okay.
I refuse. I'm at risk.
Okay, you get the cubes then when it comes up. I need you anyway, so I need to spawn the cubes. Okay, it's this one. This one's right side McDonald's, left side Wendy's, center side Burger King after.
I was like trying to figure out where I am after that.
Glad we've come up with a new term mid-run. Center Burger King.
Choose your favorite today. Okay, come here.
From where?
Go this way. I swear, go this way. And then go through here when we open it. When I
Those
open
moments
it.
where
Oh,
people
I'm
in
grabbed.
the game are like, those all are awful. I'm not doing it.
Okay. Go through and get the switch, and then I'll do left side. I'll open left side. Only the person who's hosting the game can soul burst the dark fence. So that's kind of we have to route around that.
Huh.
So there's a lot of like small optimizations that we do where we have, if there's like multiple ones like that, we have the other two guys do that part.
Did we forget something?
You didn't hit the other one. Go back. You messed up.
I messed up.
Yeah, which one did you do?
I did one of them. You didn't do the other one. You just broke the door down.
No, I want you to do both. So I opened the front one.
All right.
That was the whole
It's
point.
done.
Okay, we did it.
We did it. Yay.
I'm gonna get that equipment because it might be good. We did it. Okay.
This is a co-op run, by the way, ladies and gents. This is what co-operation.
I did one of them.
like.
You were supposed to do the other.
No, that's why we have Starwood. Okay.
I see who's.
No, we should say it's a multiplayer. It's a multiplayer run at this point. We're not even cooperating.
I see. I love Star One's like, yeah, I can't make it because of my plane. And you guys are like, yeah, we can do
Because
a
of
2-player.
birds.
And I see the glue that holds the team together is just straight up gone.
He's literally our hay spot, and we can't do anything about it. Okay, we got Behemoth.
Behemoth.
Behemoth. Oh, I did Moon Slash.
Why?
So bad. Need to do. I didn't press the right button. That's why. Okay, and then his second phase is a difference. And he crystallizes, and then his final form, the Dragon King, and then he stands up. Ow! I got broken. That's not good. So I lose all my buffs if I'm broken. We usually kill him with HP damage on this one. And sometimes we do. Depends. Depending on the calculations. So, okay,
Long
we
as
got
we don't go
break
down to
on
the
that.
boss, I don't care how we kill him.
Behemoth.
Yeah, it works.
A good
We already got past Kraken, and so we're good.
rookie magic build.
Okay, and then we got one more
Rack-a-lackin'.
stage.
I think Blue Mage is a really good
I think-
broken build you could do.
Yeah, you got to know what you're doing with Blue Mage, and it's good.
Yeah, the thing with this game is, like, I think you were mentioning that the builds keep changing because of the DLC. Or does
It's on my
that only-
DLC, yes. Well, there's no more like actual DLC that comes out, so I think it's all set in stone.
They add job classes for every DLC.
There's a lot of jobs. There's like, what, 30, 40, 50 jobs? or
There's like
something
Gambler, they added in the last one. Like, what's the one where you use the guns? They added the one where you can use guns.
Basically like a machinist. Yeah, a machinist from like FF14. Called something else, I forget.
That's
And then they added like a gambler thing to it, a gambler class, and they just complete RNG. It's like the only class that scales off of luck stat.
yeah, it's more like a fun class to use.
It's pretty good, but it requires a lot of gear, that's for sure.
Nothing like a coin flip to see if you live or die.
Yeah, because if you don't get the things, then it's kind of terrible. Just to reduce the RNG, you need a lot of luck.
Well, at least we're on the last.
Okay,
page.
haste me.
Reduce the RNG, you need a lot of luck. All right, sure. Yeah, that sentence.
Where are you
Yeah.
going? Left?
I don't know.
We usually do right.
We want to do right. I'll do
We
right.
usually do right.
Okay, I'll do right
Trying
first.
He was trying to find that Wendy's, is what he was trying to do.
You need to haste
Talk
me
about
is what
all
we
run,
need to do.
You shush.
Thank you.
You can shut up now.
You know, you
can
have
stop
haste
talking.
too.
Yeah, it's really easy for you to catch.
Yeah, but I have the MP. I don't know where I'm going.
Oh my goodness. What?
Down here. I swear it's down here.
Great.
Oh,
This is
okay.
exactly.
I will
I
go
really
there.
don't know where I'm at now.
If you don't know where to go, excuse me.
Okay, this way?
Oh, now I'm lost.
No, that's wrong. I don't even know where I'm lost because I fell. I don't even know where I'm at.
Oh, this way.
Okay, let's go back up. Okay, I trust you. No, that. Oh yeah, I guess you go back.
I know where I'm going now.
So this is just a pit of nothing is what this is. The bat's gonna kill me in midair. Nope, I'm good.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty
Falling
toxic.
apart here.
Yeah. Bats can beat up you while you're
Okay.
climbing up.
Yes, they can. They can knock you off too. You're completely
Oh.
defenseless. Okay. Yeah, you're right. That's that way.
Yeah, I'm right.
Dude, I hate ropes that are like that, where you're like basically just a punching bag.
You actually need me for this?
Oh, the meteor! Okay. Trying to hit it. And then go. Okay, and then he gets that quick port out. So we go through here. I have one for Flea. That's all like I'm gonna go ahead and cube actually. Then I'm just gonna need the MP for Cyclone Rush at the end
We
too.
get the MP from the
Yes, I
dark
get
vent,
that.
don't we? There's a dark vent for each one.
The max MP, I just didn't have any MP. Yeah. I just didn't have enough regular MP. It's this way. And there's a little trick you can do where you can dash across these spikes instead of having to break them. You just have to kill the skeleton thing though. And it's this way.
Super green. Is there like poison in this area?
This is the FF6.
Yeah, there's also
the floating content.
the floating content, yeah. The part where Shadow can get left behind.
Who needs a 100% run? We'll just leave him be.
Okay, I have enough MP now. And then I should need another cube until the boss. Oh my god, the flare! Nope. Oh, no, he's broken. Okay.
You got it?
Hey, go.
Go.
Yep, go now. Okay. Yeah, you can get the teleport behind us to go through quicker afterwards. When we have
Definitely
flares.
end game when you're just like spamming meteor and flare. Oh, neat.
What was the trick you did in our
Is this
grinding where you got MP just from like doing a certain sequence? Like controls? With the, what was it, the Sage?
Oh, that was with Red Mage back. Yeah, no, it was Red Mage back then. They fixed that.
Oh,
You just have unlimited MP in the base game. That's what I was talking about earlier with Red Mage. Now you can't even play Red Mage. Make it good. Well, it's still good, but you basically like would have unlimited MP with the setup, and you could just blast things like to oblivion.
Fun?
It was like
That's better.
it was like a cast
And
campaign.
then they fixed it. Yeah, it was definitely not intended. And of course, everybody is using it. They patched it in the first DLC. And they're like, well, you can still get a lot of MP quickly. You can technically have max MP just with the workaround. And then they completely got rid of that in the second and third DLC, I believe. And they're like, oh, gotta find a new build. Okay, you're coming up on the final boss for
It's
call.
not going to be a short fight, so don't worry. He's just a tank.
We do have the MP at least, so that's really helpful.
Thank goodness.
We should have the
Guess
6
don't forget to
bars.
optimize one last time.
Optimized and hold on. I'm going to use the. Yeah. We don't have anything yet.
Yeah.
We don't really get new equipment. Or at least me, I definitely don't. We don't really get equipment. Okay, haste this up, and then we are good to go. One last hurrah.
Can you not like haste before the cube and get your MP back?
So cubes resets the haste.
No, it gets rid of your buffs. It resets everything.
Okay.
Cube.
That's why we don't. Yeah, otherwise we would definitely be doing
We
that.
call them cubes because
Wouldn't be the
that's what the characters call the cubes in the game.
wouldn't be the first.
Yeah, they don't know what it's called either.
So Astos.
Okay, we got
thing.
Astos.
Yeah, he's pretty jumpy.
Watch out for Primordial Frost to Everton.
There we go.
Okay, easy. That was actually pretty easy, yeah. Okay, that went successful. Then we got the Ultima weapon. But first, we got to do a fist bump. Literally unskippable.
The power
We
of
gotta remember our friendship
anime.
with Astos, just in case.
Yeah, he's our good Dark Elf friend.
Yeah.
And then we
Friendship.
got,
The
okay, now we
friendship that we completely skipped.
yeah, they're good friends. Trust me. Full power.
It's
Okay, we
like-
got Ultima weapon.
It's one of those games where like the story gets completely cut out the whole time. Where some of them, like, you get little snippets of it. This one, you just straight up have no idea what's going on. You're like, sure, man. Tell whatever you say.
We're actually doing pretty good. Dang.
And time.
That was quick.
Yeah,
I
that's,
think.
I think. I love it. I'm not sure. Possibly, maybe. This could
Yeah,
have been
actually
time in
was-
another world.
And then, it's whenever I hit the circle on the last soul burst for co-op. And then there's another mission after that for single player to kill chaos. But that's not co-op. That's no fun.
That's no good.
That's no fun. All right, so before we hit the outro, do you guys have anything you'd like to say or shout-outs?
Shoutouts to Rotus 13.
Shoutouts to Starwin for Birds or Jerks.
Yeah, shoutouts for birds going inside airplanes
Be aware.
That's
and ruining a 3-player co-op run. That's an anti-shoutout, by the way.
You must cease your activities.
I've heard of that happening before, but like that's the first time I've actually heard of like somebody I know of having that happen to them.
Shoutouts to
I'll
Chaos.
not get birds in this plane anymore, so it doesn't get delayed.
Shoutouts to left side Wendy's, right side McDonald's.
Shoutouts to Giygasblues. Thank you,
So-
Sid, for
Inviting us.
pitching this idea and so on, inviting us. Yeah.
Yeah, glad we
Thanks
could.
everybody watching.
Yeah, I'm glad we could work this out and have this as the last like pre-show reminder for everybody. Once again, thanks both of you for actually doing this. It's it can be a bit of a struggle to get the shows together, especially something like this with co-op. It's a little bit more tenuous, but glad we managed to make it work with the both of you. It's unfortunate for Starwin that he couldn't make it. But I guess as our quick outro, reminder, we'll be already a little bit underway in a week here. This next Sunday, we'll be starting up the proper RPG limit break if you have let the time fly by like the rest of us have. So look out for that. And hopefully you guys can find some cool stuff you enjoy in the schedule and be ready for that. But I think that's about it for today. So we're going to head on out, and don't forget, call your mother. It's Mother's Day. Thank her for being alive and not being unalived by your mother. And have a good one, guys. Thank you all for dropping by. Thank you two for doing the run. And that will be that.
What?